the conservative movement is in for a really, really trying, emotionally draining, rough year and a half or so. Ron DeSantis is in.
Have the courage? Is it worth the sacrifice?
Hey, look at this! Trump! I was being generous there. I could have played part of his launch, which was a disaster. A Twitter space? I mean, I get it. It's the one place where Trump won't go, but come on. Didn't they test the lines first? I mean, we did say it was kind of lame when Joe Biden just released a video. I mean, could have happened to anyone, right? I don't know. Maybe a room full of supporters with some loud, uplifting music, some balloons. Might not sound so bad in hindsight. He'll recover. There are bigger problems to deal with. Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis used to be each other's biggest supporters, but now they're going to destroy each other and risk 4 more years of Joe Biden. Here's Trump on DeSantis.
Rob DeSanctimonious and his poll numbers are dropping like a rock. I would almost be inclined to say these are record falls. The question, is Rob just young, inexperienced, and naive, or, more troubling, is he a fool who has no idea what the hell he's doing? We already have one of those in office. We don't need another one. We need MAGA. Make America great again. That's what we want. Make America great again. We have no choice. This is the last shot we've got at it. If we don't win this time, our country's in really big trouble.
I want no part of it. Both of these men are rock-solid, effective conservatives. It's not like some situation where we got a real conservative versus a swamp creature rhino, although some Trump loyalists would have you believe otherwise. I don't endorse candidates. Some of my friends, my colleagues in this business are perfectly comfortable doing it. I don't tell people how to vote. Now, while there's going to be a never Trump, never DeSantis trench war, I guess I will be alone on my never Biden island, far away. Back during the Never Trump, Never Cruise, I used to talk about a place I called Dark Heart Island on my SiriusXM radio program. I called it that because watching conservatives tear each other apart and risking President Hillary Clinton made my heart go dark. Between Trump and DeSantis, there's no bad choice. And it wasn't that long ago that these men were each other's rock, ace, wingman. Remember this?
Story. I shouldn't say it because, I don't want to say this, but what the hell, right? So, Ron's been a friend of mine for a long time. He was a congressman, did an incredible job, always protecting me from the Russia witch hunt. He'd be on with these guys, with Matt and everybody. He'd be on there. And I always thought Ron was a little heavy, right? I did. I thought he was a little overweight. That's okay. We all have our problems. Didn't matter. But people liked him. He ran an incredible race. Remember, that was an incredible race. And then he ran against a Democrat who was supposed to be unbeatable. He got beaten badly, and now this is one of the most popular governors.
I mean, it was like they had a almost Ben Affleck, Matt Damon bromance going on. He had nothing but ringing endorsements for DeSantis.
And I said, Ron, you're one of the few I say it to. Don't walk around with a jacket all the time. Take it off. People are going to see the real Ron. But he's a great guy. He's a tough guy. He's a brilliant guy. And he's our governor. And I'm very proud. When we got involved with Ron, a lot of people were saying, do you think he can make it? I said, he's going to make it because he's a champ. He's a winner. And I want you to say a few words. Ron, thank you.
And those guys, back at you. DeSantis had nothing but kind words for Trump.
Thank you. Great to be with you all. And let me just say, Mr. President, given your change of registration, welcome home to Florida. And why not come to Florida? We have one of the lowest tax burdens of any state in the country. You see some of these states that are going bankrupt. We have over a $5 billion in reserves with our budget. And I see some of these cities and states with lawlessness. When I came into office, I was proud to sign a bill banning sanctuary cities in the state of Florida.
Watching those two, it was like watching The Ticket, right? Trump and DeSantis made Florida MAGA ground zero. DeSantis won re-election by 20 points. Florida, which was once purple, is now solid red. I got one more clip just for nostalgia.
President Trump has stood with our communities in South Florida, Cuban Americans, Venezuelan Americans, to stand for freedom in this hemisphere and stand against the dictatorships in places like Caracas and Havana. And the president has stood. We're one of the most military and veteran-friendly states in the country. He has stood by our veterans, and he has stood by our military. And so our success in Florida, obviously we've got a lot of great people in this state, but we have a president who not only understands Florida, he supports what we're doing here. I got to bug him now about maybe locating the Space Command in Florida at some point. I know the Air Force doesn't want it, but he makes his own decisions, as we've seen. So thank you, Mr. President, for being a good friend to Florida, and God bless you, God bless Florida, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you, guys.
If that was Trump introducing his VP pick, that's exactly what it would look like. Now, we get this after the DeSantis Twitter space launch disaster.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Ron DeSantis Twitter space.
Hello? Is my microphone working correctly?
George, can you just wait while we...
Hello? Can you hear me?
We can all hear you, George. Can you just hold on for a second?
Hilfa, I don't think they can hear me.
I can hear you fine, George. Just speak to the
I don't think George knows how to use Twitter.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Can I please make my big announcement now? Everyone just...
Hello?
Just shut up, George.
Can somebody just mute George?
Dick, could you try not to cough on the...
Okay, so how are we going to take out Trump, you guys?
Guys from the FBI, this is not a private call. This is a public Twitter space. Everyone can listen in.
God damn it.
Anyway, guys, we invited everyone to this Twitter space so Governor Ron DeSantis could...
Everyone just shut the hell up so I can make my announcement, okay?
The Trump campaign produced that parody video and had it uploaded within an hour of last night's disaster. But now there are too many factions that have an interest in a Trump-DeSantis battle that descends into the abyss. First of all, the Democrats and their media mouthpieces. They're going to be going to seize on every single nuance of every single back and forth to further divide conservatives. Next, the rhinos and the establishment. They might not actually like DeSantis, but they like him more than Trump, so they're going to join his team thinking they can co-opt him down the road. Then there are the Trump or no one social media celebrities. All they care about is getting followers and proving whose worship of Trump is better than the next guy, as if there's some ticket to Mar-a-Lago on the line. I'm talking about the people who are actually out there saying they will not vote at all if Trump loses the primary. Yeah, nothing says conservative like helping Biden get 4 more years. I really do miss the old days.
Everyone knows my husband, Ron DeSantis, is endorsed by President Trump, but he's also an amazing dad. Ron loves playing with the kids.
Build the wall.
He reads stories.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired." I love that part.
He's teaching Madison to talk.
Make America great again.
People say Ron's all Trump, but he is so much more.
Big league. So good.
I just thought you should know.
Ron DeSantis for governor.
I'll be on my Never Biden Island all by myself.